Hello everyone, this is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another album suggestion video. Before I go any further, however, I'd like to thank you for clicking on my video, and please consider clicking the like button, click the bell icon to be notified of any further uploads. Also, please click the subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family. I'd love to have you. You're also welcome to comment below in the comment section, of course, or you can contact me via the Facebook link below. That's actually my personal Facebook. I do check it daily, and I do check my spam folder daily in the event that messages are filtered. So, in one way, shape, or form, I can contact you back if you desire to be heard, um, and would like me to respond to you personally. So, and also share this video if you like it. I'd love to get the word around about my channel and about these topics I cover. So, as the topic implies, this video is recommending the Todd Rundgren 1989 album Nearly Human. My Todd Rundgren fandom began in the mid to late 1980s when the reissues of his classic albums were being released on Rhino disc. And they had released Back to the Bars, a live 2 CD set, and I borrowed it from one of my aunts, and I was hooked from that. It was very diverse. There were some pop rock elements, soul elements, progressive elements. It had everything and more. So I thought, well, I have to check this out more. So I started to dive into more Todd's back catalog at that point. And coincidentally, around that same time, he had announced a new album coming out entitled Nearly Human. And Rhino simultaneously was releasing an anthology of Todd Rundgren's material from the Nas through his 1985 a cappella album. And I recall actually getting both Nearly Human and the anthology set on the same day or 1 week apart. I can't remember for the life of me. It's been years, obviously. But the thing about Todd Rundgren, if you know his material, is he is predictably unpredictable. And, and that is no lie. You never know what you're going to get from album to album, and Nearly Human was no exception. Acapella was a very ambitious project, but then, what was this Nearly Human that was coming out? And I have these amazing memories of going home, putting Nearly Human in the CD player, cranking it up, and hearing the opening of The Want of a Nail, and just thinking to myself, this is classic Todd Rundgren. Like in the sense of early 70s Todd Rundgren. Because Todd had gone experimental after achieving pop success in 1972 with his album Something and Anything. And he veered away from the pop rock genre into experimental music, progressive, etc. And Nearly Human was sort of a return to form, for me at least, in terms of production sound, the composition of songs, his voice was sounding better than ever, and the musicians were on firing on all cylinders. It was an album that really could have been a significant um, pop rock album if it had gotten the proper notoriety and the proper backing from Warner Brothers. I think that Warner Brothers may have been fearful because Todd is and was very unpredictable, and maybe they didn't want to take a risk. I don't know. But this album, every song could have been a hit. There is just so much amazing material on this album, and most or all of it was recorded live in the studio, which is impressive in and of itself at any time. And for one track, Can't Stop Running, Todd recruited his ex-bandmates from his band Utopia to play on that specific track. And that's one of my favorite songs on the album. Other highlights for me on Nearly Human are Parallel Lines, The Waiting Game, Feel It, Unloved Children. There aren't any bad songs on Nearly Human. And it's a song, it's an album that really stands the test of time as far as its production value and transcending the years. It did not it's not an album that aged badly. It's an album that's timeless. And I recommend everyone check out Nearly Human. This album I was fortunate enough to see the tour for down in Atlantic City at Bally's Grand Casino, and my dad and I were there, and we sat right behind Paul Schaefer from the David Letterman show. And it was an outdoor venue, so if it rained, we were all going to get drenched, but fortunately, the weather was nice. It was an amazing experience, and following that, I saw Todd Rundgren countless times. If you haven't heard Todd Rundgren and you heard the name, or if you haven't heard the name even, check out Nearly Human. This album is a masterpiece. In production, in writing, performances, they're all top notch. There are guest musicians on this album galore. And like I said, it's performed live in the studio. So what we're hearing is essentially a live experience captured for us in studio form. And I really think that's really cool. I'll leave a link in the description below, or a few links actually, to some of the material from Nearly Human, so that way you can check it out. There was a concert DVD that was released about a year after the show I saw, and it was filmed in Japan. And the Japanese people love Todd Rundgren. So this particular video, I had the VHS tape. I now have the DVD. I don't know if it's available on Blu-ray. If anyone does know, please leave it in the comment section below, or send me a message on Facebook with a link where I can obtain it. I would love to also be able to show you my copy of Nearly Human. However, I have more and more boxes in that room behind me to unpack with CDs in them. And until I have bookshelves to display them on, I can't display them. Once I do, I will do a video of the entire CD collection I have. For right now, though, I'd like to wish you all a wonderful evening and urge you all to check out Todd Rundgren's Nearly Human. It is the perfect gateway album, if you will, to the world of Rundgren. If you like my content, once again, please click the like button, click the subscribe button, comment below, click the bell icon. Share this with a friend, an enemy, a pet, anyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.